Welcome to All That Matters and Moi Kamala Mududu.
And I'm Komiki, and welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. But before we dive right into it, we just wanted to give you guys a quick disclaimer and to let you know that the content we will be providing you today, is for informative, educational, and entertainment purposes.
Yes, guys, that the opinions and recommendations provided by us should be by no means considered as medical or professional advice.
Yes.
So hi, how are you?
Right, how are you?
I am good. I'm just, guys, it's so hot. I think literally,
Thank you for saying that.
So wow, like I am feeling the heat.
Yeah, Maz doesn't have a fan, so maybe it's something we could invest in the future. Yeah,
we're not a fan in aircon because you're gonna hear the sound. You know, guys, they better start making the shmoney for us.
But I like the summer dress. That's pretty cute.
Oh, thank you. This is supposed to be my Christmas dress because I'm fitting back into my old clothes.
Okay, cool, nice.
So yeah, man, it's like fine, I look ungenile. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be rocking this cutie.
All right, cool.
Hey, wearing a skirt, something different.
Yeah.
First time I see you in one, actually.
Yeah, giving that pencil skirt vibes. Trying different things, my girl. You know.
You me, babes. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, just touching base on today's topic, we will be talking about self-love and like sort of like the best way to kind of love yourself as the year starts. I mean, we had our first month. So just a quick check-in. Gore man, we taking pila nna tshwane ke te tshware bjang gore ke file monate.
Give away there, you know.
I wanna give a just going further into the years. So, yeah.
The check-in has been good. One thing that I'm doing that's different, I have a wellness diary now.
Yeah,
guys, you can actually buy the wellness diaries at Typo. I actually forgot it. I'm so sorry. I should have shown everybody.
No problem. Oh, even Koom books.
Okay, I like perfect. Yeah.
The daily scriptures do it for me.
Well, actually, thank you so much. That's very beautiful. So, guys, Koom books and Typo, definitely check it out. So, I've been doing that. It's been helping me just kind of keep track, like daily, weekly, monthly. You know how I'm doing. How to love myself better, I guess, because then I can check in on myself. You know.
So, how are you loving yourself better?
Girl, I'm drinking a whole lot more water.
Oh, good for you, sister.
I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm not taking any BS. I think I've just decided I'm not going to take any BS. I'm going to become a lot more selfish as well with my time and take time to myself as well. And just, try and enjoy life as tough as it may be. Rough, but just to try and enjoy life and take it one day at a time, and prepare and better prepare for the week and the day and the months,
No, that's really good. That's some good tips.
What about you, Mako?
For me, oh my gosh, guys, I think this year it's just being kinder to myself.
Sorry, you have to give it this one.
No! Like, honestly, I think, sometimes we neglect working on ourselves, guys. You honestly need to do the work inward because sometimes we genuinely tend to project. We project how people around us are reacting or how they, retaliate and stuff like that. Whereas it's just like you need to do a lot of work within you so that you don't take things personal. Like I was talking to Hakeem Anderson. I'm going to give him a shout out, yo. So, and he was just basically, you need to start, you don't have to take things personally.
Yeah.
Like as much as you need to separate things, just understand what's what and understand what's personal. But you don't always have to put your personal experience or your raw emotions into everything.
Yeah.
So so I think just having that understanding with myself to say, dude, you need to be kinder to yourself. And that means I need to be more understanding.
Yes.
I need to be more patient.
Yes.
Patience, son.
Son.
We out to rushing things and you want to quit everything.
Yeah.
But just being more kind and understanding and understanding that, there's just still parts of me that are not growing as much as I would like them to grow. And I'm still a child in all of it. So just kancane.
Yeah, and I think a lot, like one big thing that I've gotten from what you said is like self-reflection. You need to reflect, guys. Like I think that's one thing that's so important to me. And I love that we actually started off with this topic because lately I've just also been realizing, Dudu, like you said, I've been taking things so personal and I've been so worried and anxious about the most horrible things ever. And then afterwards, and then obviously things well, I assumed a bad reaction, okay? And then when I confronted whatever it is that I needed to confront, like it was so chilled. It was like, but why were you even worried to begin with? Why were you? So I think if I had just also like just maybe been a lot more self-aware and reflected and to love myself just a little bit more, I would have realized that there's some things that aren't necessarily, you don't need to worry about them and you don't need to be anxious, you know. But then I think it's also then maybe to not neglect loving yourself, because I think maybe that's what would have happened because I was in a negative state of mind. If I just loved myself a little bit more and reassured myself, then when things come, I would have been like, I'll take it as it comes. Let me not, you know.
And like just to stop assuming, because I remember I was telling one of my friends, right? I was like, Loisy, I was like having problems in my relationship then. And I was like, dude, this is what. And he was like, listen, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. So definitely face it. Like, like there's really nothing to fear. Like, just ask what you need to ask. Guys, if the answer hurts, like,
you move on.
Yeah, it's like you'll be emotional, you'll cry, you will eventually, after a month or whatever, you will definitely get over the feeling, which is part of life, you know. Pain is part of life. Suffering is part of life. It's there. And so it's just basically, guys, I've been saying basically. Like, my God. But I think also, guys, we just need to stop creating situations in our head because they exacerbate everything.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so galba delusional. Whereas it's just like rather confronted. Guys, people are meant to break our hearts. I'm kidding.
What?
You are not meant to break my heart. But people do break our hearts. And you have no control of another person.
That's true. You
have no control over people saying that men are not Buddhi. You know, I mean, there's really nothing we can say then, but just speaking positivity to your life, positivity to yourself, and doing things that genuinely make you fall in love with you again.
Yes. Oh, I like that. That is so beautiful.
Thanks, cutie.
No, I actually like that. That's so beautiful. And guys, you have to fall in love with yourself. Like, I think in everything that we do, whether you become successful, whether you go through healing, whether you are going through hardship and challenges, like, honestly speaking, if you do not love yourself, and if you do not, to a certain extent, put yourself first, then it's going to be a big problem. And I think a big part of mental illness, just going back to it, and mental health, guys, it is actually loving yourself. You can't, for example, go through depression or like Dudu said, like you'll probably become delusional. And then have anxiety and then not love yourself. Like, I think that's a massive step, because that's how you know you're going to get to the end goal, which is obviously overcoming.
Yeah, just mental well-being.
Yeah, mental well-being. I like that.
But and I think I'm glad that you touched on healing. Guys, there is no time frame on when you are supposed to get over something.
Yeah.
I'm literally a Gemini, so I'm super sensitive. I think that's one thing people don't know. It's like Geminis in general. Yeah, it's like literally we are super sensitive. And we might not show it, but everything kind of hurts. And the hurt is like, shopping hetile. But literally, it's that hurt really hurt me. Like, we don't get over shit. I was having a conversation with my friend last night, and we're like, dude, we both freaking Geminis. Like, we don't get over shit. It's like
really? But you're so lucky about it though.
Yeah, and I think it's just a thing that there is no time frame to when you will get over a situation. As long as that situation go away, I gotta pay, guys. I gotta pay. And it's just that either the people in your life will understand that or not. And you cannot force anybody to do whatever, but just do what's necessary for you to get to a better place. You know, so that's how I'm cueing it.
Yeah, no, but definitely I love also the different perspectives. So not only about self-care, but you need to understand that
there's
going to be run-ins. Yeah, the type of person that you are, I think, is so important as well. Because also, how can you better love yourself if you really don't know yourself?
Like, give yourself some time.
You know?
Give yourself some time.
And patience and just energy and love and care and... I was going to say flowers. I don't know why I'd say flowers, but I guess you can buy
buy yourself flowers.
If you're feeling sad.
Plus, Valentine's is around the corner, yo. Like, get yourself a nice bouquet. Get yourself a nice pot plant.
Yeah, like a chocolate or, just self-love. Just love yourself.
Yeah, people with good skin must eat chocolate. I know my skin gonna be oily, so chocolate enough for me.
Don't worry, girl. Your skin is doing well as long as, once again, you see you're doing that self-love thing where and now you're going to go out there and just try and do better for yourself. Just for you to feel good in your skin, And yeah, man. Self-love, baby.
Self-love, guys. You turn any babes. But yes, guys, that's it from us. I know this is like very different to what we normally talk about, but we're just sharing on how you can better feel good about yourself, better empower yourself, and better love yourself. So yeah, man.
And I love that so much because guys, like Dudu and I cannot preach this. I think it's safe to say that we are definitely like mental health representatives in South Africa. Okay,
that's how to advocate.
We may not necessarily have a badge, or we're not written in like some famous books, or we're not necessarily recognized. But guys, I think that in the beginning when you and I met, we genuinely are. I think it's safe to say 110% that you and I genuinely are mental health representatives, guys. So we will do these check-ins sometimes. You have to throw you guys off your feet just for you to kind of think of things like differently. And that's all that what mental health is about. You can't think of one thing and only think it's a disorder and then that's it, So I dig this.
Yeah, man, this was cute, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And if you have more questions or there's the topic you'd like us to break it down or just to have a dialogue with you guys on our social network, you can definitely email us at imetterandmore@gmail.com.
Yes, guys. No pressure, but when you do get time and you guys have definitely watched our video, I mean, come on, why would you not? Then please do like and subscribe on YouTube at Matters and More, and then on Instagram, Matters and More.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good one.